Tell us about being up to the Three Sisters. Just tell us a little bit about it.
Oh, very unusual. I haven't seen anything like it. It's what they call a dike. The basalt was sandwiched, so it stood on end. And everything else eroded away, and it stands up there and makes those three figures that you talk about. That they call the Three Sisters.
Okay, now I want to ask you this. When the dirt and everything was around that, were those made with an upheaval through the dirt that was washed away, would they not be?
Well, there probably was, the dirt is probably the basalt that was around them that eroded and sloughed down and made that slope up to the pieces that stand upright.
I see.
They're, it was probably surrounded with basalt that was fractured a great deal. That it just would decay and, you know.
How long ago do you feel, with what you studied, that this Missoula Flood happened?
Well, that's, they say, 10 to 14 years, 1,000 years. 10 to 14,000 years. Take or leave, you know. They don't really know.
How many times do you think that flood came through here?
I've read 4 to 14 times. They don't know. And but it took 2 days to drain each time.
I see.
They went through in a heck of a rush.
Do you think there's any people living in this country at that time?
No.
No
I
one?
doubt it.
No one living here.
I doubt too if there was a heck of a lot of vegetation because of the climate at that time. Very cold. There might have been, what do you see in the Arctic, it's tundra. There might have been some tundra, but not vegetation as we know it today.
You figure, what would you say this temperature probably was?
Well, it had to be above freezing.
What I mean is, like in the summertime now, do you think we had this is a cold climate here the year round?
What causes the glacier is that it snows in the winter and it doesn't get warm enough in the summer to melt it. And so the snow compacts into ice season after season after season. And then it begins to flow just like a river, like water, only in slow motion.